you must be Schultz. Your goon said you were ugly, but whoa! He was being charitable.
Think you can take me, huh, freak? Well, I'm not gonna make it easy for you.
Oh, come on. All your friends did.
You just bought yourself a ticket to hell!
Oh no!
You're gonna
I'm
pay
so
for that
scared! Not.
I'm begging you, man. Look, don't kill me like the others. We can make a deal.
Others?
Yeah, I've got money, guns. Just tell me what you need, huh?
I hear you do business with this guy.
Sure. What do you want to know? Huh?
The tattoo. What does it mean?
It's a gang thing.
There aren't any gangs using that symbol.
Only a few people have it. Means he's a specialist. A guy who can get you anything you want for the right price. And he'll kill anyone who gets in his way, huh?
Yeah. I already knew that. Why can't you and the Russians play nice?
Huh? Are you kidding? After what they've been doing to our people, then my guys feel like they have to escalate. You know, it's bad for business. But what are you gonna do, huh?
Stop it, and you're gonna tell me how.
I'm not sure you can. You ask me, it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better, huh?
Who's the man in the picture, huh?
Carradine. Don't know if that's his real name, huh? He sells guns, without those annoying background checks.
Where do you meet him?
I mean, it's different each time. You put the word out you want to make a deal, he calls. Always on a disposable cell phone. He's a real paranoid fella, you know? Yeah, he must have a guilty conscience. Come on, we got a deal? Huh? You want the guy in the picture, huh? Look for a gun dealer in Alphabet City. Okay, he goes by Carradine. I think I got his latest number here in my phone.
Wait, don't! Stupid! I was so desperate for answers, I let him play me like an amateur! Ah, Herman. You came back. Must have seen my missed connections ad.
You think I'd skip town? Give New York to freaks like you? No way! I just needed an equalizer. And now? I've got it! Say hello to the seismic harness construction resource. Or, as I like to call it, the Shocker!
What planet is that called fighting? And pull! You're using it as a weapon? Come on, Herman. Think outside the box. You can make a fortune selling milkshakes.
Just wait till I get used to these things. You're a dead man!
Now I'm getting queasy. If you make me throw up in my mask, I'm sending you the dry cleaning bill. Could you maybe pretend you know what you're doing?
I'm not letting nutjobs like you take over my city!
Nutjob. What? Yeah, I'm not the one calling my weapon the Shocker without a trace of irony. Timber! Tug of war. I'll bring this whole building down on you if I have to! So, yeah, don't hold your breath. I tell you, you have other options in life? I'm not really sure you do. A shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a sensible smack upside the head for dinner.
You can't lock me up, man. The Russians can get to me inside.
You might be able to make a deal with D.A. Harper for protective custody, if you help stop this gang war. Innocent people are getting caught up in it.
I can't! It's bigger than me now. All the gangs in the city are at war. Everyone's scared of everyone else.
The Russians got here at almost the same time you did.
I know. One of my guys must have dropped a dime.
Now that your future looks... Let's go with limited. What'll they do?
Keep arming up. Take out what's left of my men and everybody else in town. They're ruthless. I promise you. By the time they're done, you'll wish you had Herman Schultz back.
So, you broke in here for a power-up?
Absolutely. Guns won't do it anymore. Everybody wants an ace that the others don't have. The kind of fighter power that you can fight an army with.
And I bet they don't care who gets caught in the crossfire.
That's why they call them bad guys.
What are all you tough guys so afraid of?
The Carnage killer! He's murdering my people, huh? The Russians? Hammerhead's crew? Mr. Negative's men? Everyone thinks the other guys are paying him. I'm starting to worry he's some kind of freak. Like that giant lizard a while back, or the dude with all the robots.
So, as long as he's out there killing, the gang war goes on?
And it gets worse!
Unless you want to go for a butt-whipping hat trick, you'll tell the cops everything you know about the gang war.
Okay, but it won't do any good. Look, the city's full of trigger-happy wise guys, scared the Carnage killer's gonna get them. That's one fire that's just gonna keep on spreading, huh?
You know, as much as I made fun of these things, they're pretty clever. I could get this kind of kinetic energy into my webbing.
Now who's the thief, huh?
That's him!
Wait. You can only truly know your prey by watching him stalk his own.
Oh, please, dude. I didn't have anything to do with that drive-by. I was just a wheelman.
Wheelman, who saw all those people die.
Yeah?
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then, you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look, but your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but
Not criminals, killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you. I can teach you how to be a... Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die. I know the truth. In your darkest moments, you wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it. That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me.
Thanks for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
What was that anyway? You expected me to just stand there and watch him kill that guy?
Or stop him. Permanently. I am trying to unleash the killer instinct in you, boy. The one you try so hard to deny.
That's not who I am, and it's not who I want to be. Ever.
Then there will always be a greater predator than you.
I guess we'll find out.
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
Did your mom tell you it could be anything you want? Because she was wrong. Come to pop. Here's to get predictable.
You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy.
Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
Did you just expect me to stand there? I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
Have I mentioned I like to watch?
Webs, do your stuff.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait!
The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me for the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you could eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you could be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Kassady? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Kassady was useful for a time.
In the trees. Right before he springs the trap.
You've been a poor sport.
You wanted me to watch Kassady kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test. To see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser.
Come get me, boy.
True. I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Always one step behind.
Hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
I can smell your fear.
When you put forth this week an effort, I kind of feel it.
You'll and so be it. To the death.
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies. I might just have a future at this.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a Kraven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Kraven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you threaten me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Kassady loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it. You're
Who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You are so fat, when you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out. Spidey doesn't play favorites, neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. You're so fat I could have you.
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
It's like a bouncy house, am I right?
You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Ooh, room.
This is gonna hurt. Bad.
Spidey dance party. Now more of a seismic blast.
You're a fool to challenge me!
You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out. Just send me the dry cleaning bill.
No more fancy stuff.
You're so fat. When you go camping, the bears hide their food. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think? You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
Not so confident!
Spidey doesn't play favorites, neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat, you're the same height light.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs that live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. When you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me, let's hear it. You hired Kraven, Cletus Kassady. You're so proud of it, tell me what you did. You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, you don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Kraven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Kraven might not give you up, but Kassady will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop!
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
I recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
There's something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me. Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me. There's bad people everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you. But that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them.
Stop hurting me!
not so much.
You're just like the rest!
Only way I can beat him. Web shooters. No, really, how do you play video games? Is it like constant systems crash? To you, it's affected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go.
No! That's what those doctors did! And all they did was hurt me! Never again! All I want was for people to notice me! Well, they'll notice now! I'll light the night while they lose it!
You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you? I just found out what they're doing here. Stop fighting them. Tell the police what they're up to. We can bring them down together. My webbing for a while.
I'd rather die than...
And your power bill's gonna be through the roof. Shooters are down.
Not again! You betray me again!
For a guy full of electricity, you're pretty dim. I felt kind of bad for you.
Not again! You betray me
sky full of electricity? You're pretty dim.
No! It's all getting dark!
Hard not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've gotta shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help.
I'll analyze your corpse and find out why you're stable. Then I'll do it myself. Cure the disease, but keep the power!
It's the first time anyone's called me stable. I gotta admit, you've set the bar pretty low. I'm sorry for what happened to you, but I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone.
Ooh, you say that like you have a choice. My father failed me. You failed me. You failed me. It's like I always do. You have to look out for yourself.
Your father failed you because he spent all his time trying to extend his life instead of living it. Don't make the same mistake, Harry. This is crazy. You're not helping anyone doing this. Not even yourself.
Wrong. I'm analyzing your every day. Your bio reading. Something you'd never do voluntarily. And that I won't be able to do when you're dead.
You know what you should do differently? Everything. Grudge match. These are people, Harry. People with lives, with families and friends who love you. Just because you didn't have that doesn't give you the right to take it from anyone else.
No! Give a damn about me! Why should I care about them? But I could do better. Maybe I'll figure out how to get myself outside yours. I'd be a much better Spider-Man than you ever were. Snazzier costume, maybe some accessories. Wait, I've got Spider-Man!
That's enough! I know you're dying. I know you had it rough. And I'm not gonna let that hold me back anymore. I'm sorry, Harry.
No! You can't do this to me! I'm the Goblin! I'm strong! No one's ever gonna hurt me again!
I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you.
Kill me. I don't want to live like this.
That's never the answer. It's the easy way out. You think it's hard for you? There are people sick, dying all over the world, some with the same disease, who don't have your money or resources. Even if you don't want to keep fighting for yourself, you owe it to them. You're gonna answer for your mistakes, and do whatever you can to make up for them. The greatest man I ever knew, Tom. Kassady! That's as far as you go. One of you is already too many.
I'm not Cletus Kassady. Not anymore. I'm my true self now.
I'm Carnage!
Oh, you're not taking this seriously.
Poor little spider. You're just not ready to see the truth, are you?
I didn't web up your mouth because I don't want you to suffocate, but you're starting to talk me out of it.
See, you think you're joking. But I know what you won't admit to yourself. When I killed those criminals, you were happy. You were grateful to me, weren't you?
No,
It's not too late to understand. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
You say you're searching for answers in death, but what were you trying to do when I stopped you? Make others like you? A family?
So we can spread the message, the truth, that chaos and death are the only—
Wrong. You're trying to create a family because you never had one. You weren't looking for death, Cletus. You wanted the life you never had. Now who's not seeing the truth? You said you killed to understand death. What are you trying to understand?
The meaning, the truth, the secrets it reveals about all of us that we're afraid to see.
I can tell you that. Death is a part of life. It happens. Sometimes for a reason, sometimes for no reason. You're wasting your time looking for some cosmic answer in death. Life is where you find meaning. And buddy, you've wasted yours. What makes you think I'm anything like you?
You wanted to do what I did. End those criminals forever.
That's true. I didn't want to admit it, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel that way.
I knew it.
But that's human. Anger, wanting revenge. It's not wrong to feel emotions like that. It's wrong to act on them.
Here's the real difference between us, Spider-Man. I'm at peace with who I am.
You shouldn't be.
And you should? Then why aren't you?
Sorry, Cletus. I just figured out talking to a psycho killer isn't gonna give me the answers I'm after.
I know what will.
Death.
butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you. Cletus, I can help you. Maybe the people who can fix what they did to you.
You're the one who needs fixing, Spider. I'm finally perfect. What I was always meant to be.
Oh, Seismic Blast. Is there anything you can make better?
It's gonna get a lot funnier than that.
You know what you should do differently? Everything. You want me to surrender? Raise your hand. No? Fine.
You and everyone like me. Chaos is the only thing that's real. Chaos and death. When I've got my family together, we'll spread the word. We'll wake everyone up.
I wish you wouldn't. After the week I'm having, I could really use a nice long nap.
Why won't you just die?
Hey, you'd be less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? That's weird. Don't do that.
We both bleed red, but you'll bleed more.
Deep inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? Glad you're not on the outside. Shakalaka.
Maybe we'll kill each other. That would be beautiful.
I still get butterflies when I fight the bad guys. Except for you. Seismic Blast has a way of bringing people together. On the floor. I call this the Seismic Blast. You can call it Lights Out. You know what you should do differently?
Why are you fighting? So alike. We're practically family already. What I did to criminals is what you want to do. I can help you get there. Be free.
You're wrong. Nothing like you. The whole reason I do this is to stop people like you. Let's see this again in slow motion. just for you. Deep inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? Too bad you're not on the outside.
Just let me die.
That's not the answer, Cletus. None of us are gonna find any answers here.